Welcome back students. Today let's see how to design a Turing machine, that is the construction of a Turing machine. Obtain a Turing machine to accept the language L equals 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n for all n greater than or equal to 1. So the problem is n number of zeros followed by n number of ones. So what we do, start with let Q0 be the start state and let the read write head points to the first symbol of the string to be scanned. So this is the initial configuration. So I have taken 4 zeros, 4 ones, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. Before this we have all blanks, after this we have all blanks. So I am in state Q0. This is the initial configuration. I am in state Q0. I am seeing a 0. Okay. So before we do the design, I'll explain you how we are going to do it. There are equal number of zeros, that is n number of zeros followed by n number of ones. We will read the first 0, replace that 0 by x, do a change of state. Then go find the corresponding 1. Okay. Do the change that 1 to y. Come back and find the next 0. Okay. Once you find the next 0, replace by x, go and find the 1, replace by y. It means all zeros are replaced by x, all ones are replaced by y. So when you are going, so first you have seen the 0, replace that by a x. Then you went, saw the first 1 replaced by y. When you go to find the y, you will be seeing zeros and y's. Don't do anything to them. So just go find the 1. When you are going forward, you will see zeros and y's. After you do the replacement, you have to come back to find the next 0 to be replaced by x. So when you are coming back also, you will be seeing y's and zeros. Don't do anything to them. Just come back and find the next 0. Once you finish all the replacement like this, so you will have all x and y's. Okay, you will try to find a 0. When there are no zeros, change to a new state. Go find the next one. There are no more ones. When there are no more ones, do a change of state. That state will be the final state. So let us start how to do this problem. Initially, I have 4 zeros followed by 4 ones. So this is left, this is right. I am in state Q0. So the first transition is delta of Q0 on 0. So when I see the first 0, I replace that 0 by x. Change the state to Q1 and I have to go to the right to find 1. So delta of Q0 on 0 equal to Q1 comma x comma r. So after executing this transition, the input will be like this. 0 is replaced by x. I am in state Q1. There are 3 zeros and now I have to go find the first one. So now step 2, obtain the leftmost 1 and replace it by y. So I have to obtain this 1 and replace by y. When I am going to replace, I will be seeing zeros and y's. To start with, first time I will not see y, but after a couple of replacements, I will be seeing zeros and y's. So when I am in state Q1, when I am going to see the 1, I will be seeing zeros and y's. I remain in the same state. Don't do anything to the input. I just go to the right. For that, I have written the transition delta of Q1 on 0, which is equal to Q1. 0 is 0 only. Go to the right. Same way, Q1 comma y, which is equal to Q1, Y is Y only, just go to the right. So when I do this a couple of times, the input would be like this, x x 0 0, y y 1 1. So if I'm supposed to go find this 0, now I have to do this replacement. So this 0 should be replaced by x. So when I have to do this, I have done the 0 is replaced by x. Then I have to go find this 1. When I am going, I am still in Q1. I will be seeing zeros and y's. So I'll be seeing zeros and y's. I keep them as it is. Then I am still in Q1. Now I will have to change this 1. So Q1 on 1 I have to write. So in state Q1, if the input symbol scanned is 1, replace it by y. So when I am in state Q1, if the input scanned is 1, so delta of Q1 on 1, change the state to Q2, 1 is replaced by y and then come back to left. Because after I do this replacement, I have to come back and search for the next 0. Now I have done this replacement. There are 3x, 0, y. This 1 I am changing it to y. So delta of Q1 on 1 will be equal to Q2. 1 is replaced by y. I come back to left. So see, this 1 I have replaced by y. I have come back to left. So after doing this replacement, I am in state Q2. Okay. I am pointing to this character y. I have to come to left. When I am coming to left in Q2, I will see zeros and x when I am coming back. In state Q2, if I see zeros and x, don't do anything, just come back. To obtain the leftmost 0, we have to obtain the rightmost x. It means when we are coming back, we cannot randomly replace any of the 0. We should get the rightmost x and next to that will be the 0 which has to be replaced. So while coming back, I am in Q2, I will be seeing y's and zeros. I will just stay in Q2. I just keep moving left. Till when? Till I find the x. So to obtain the leftmost 0, obtain the rightmost x first. So we have to scan for the rightmost x. For that, Q2 comma y equal to Q2y left. Q2 comma 0 equal to Q2 0 left. You will see zeros and y's. Don't do anything. Just come left by these two transitions. Now get the leftmost 0. Change the state to Q0. So when you see Q2 on x, okay, delta of Q2 on x, change the state to Q0. When you see Q2 on x, change the state to Q0. Don't do anything to x. Keep x as it is. Point to this. So, by this transition, delta of Q2 comma x equal to, there is a change of state Q2 to Q0. X is x only. Come to right. So, now when I am here Q2 on x, I come to here, there is a change of state. I am pointing to 0, I am in state Q0. So Q0 on 0 is already defined. We will use the same transitions. Repeating steps 1 through 5, we will get the configuration, that is all x followed by all y. Now I'll be in state Q0, I see a y. So it means that all the zeros are already been replaced by x. when all the zeros are replaced by x, and if I am pointing to y, and if I am in q naught, it means that I have almost come to the end. Now I know that q naught on y means zeros got over. Now I have to check whether ones have also been exhausted or ones are also been fully read. For that, in state q naught, if the scan symbol is y, it means there are no more zeros. So now see that there are no ones. For this, change the state to q3, move to the right. So delta of q naught on y equal to q3. From q naught change to q3, y itself go to right. So this transition, we saw the first y change the state to q3. Okay. So now you are in q3. q3y, you have to just go to right. In q3, check there are no more ones. So delta of q3 on y equal to q3y right. We go on till the blank. So now we will see q3 on blank. Applying this transition repeatedly, we get this configuration. So Q3Y, Q3Y right, Q3Y, Q3Y right, Q3Y, Q3Y right. So now we have come here, Q3 on blank. In Q3, on input blank, change the state to Q4. So Q3 on blank, which is equal to Q4, blank is blank only, go to right. So this Q4 would be the final state. The following configuration is obtained. So Q3 on blank, we will accept we have changed the state to Q4 and we are pointing to the next blank. So the Tm to accept L equals 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n for all n greater than or equal to 1 is given by Q equal to Q0, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. Sigma is 0, 1. Tau, tape symbols, we have 0, 1, x, y, blank. Q0 belongs to Q is the start state. B belongs to tau, it is the blank symbol. Q4, A, that is the final state. Q4 is the final state. And the transitions, we are going to list them together here. Delta of Q0 on 0 equal to Q1 comma x comma r. Delta of Q1 comma 0 equal to Q1 comma 0 comma r. Delta of Q1 comma y equal to Q1 comma y comma r. Delta of Q1 comma 1 equal to Q2 comma y comma left. Delta of Q2 comma y equal to Q2 comma y comma left. Delta of Q2 comma 0 equal to Q2 comma 0 comma left. Delta of Q2 comma x equal to Q0 comma x comma right. Delta of Q0 comma y equal to Q3 comma y comma right. Delta of Q3 comma y equal to Q3 comma y comma right. Delta of Q3 comma blank equal to Q4 comma b comma right. And the diagram looks like this. So there are 5 states. So we have done the diagram. The transition from Q0 to Q1, it is 0 comma x. The direction is right. Q1 to Q1, we have 0 comma 0 on right, y comma y on right. Q1 to Q2, we have 1 comma y on left. Q2 to Q2, y comma y left, 0 comma 0 left. Q0 to Q3, y comma y right. Q3 to Q3, y comma y right. Q3 to Q4 blank comma blank right. So that is about the transition diagram. Now the same transitions can be written as a transition table also. So if you make a table like this, in one glance you will get to know all the transitions. For that you are writing all the states in the rows. The tape symbols will be your columns, and then you are having the transitions like this. Now we have to accept a string. To accept a string, I have taken a small string 0011. We will see how to accept this string. So Q0 is the initial state and this is the initial configuration. Q0 0011. So I have to change the first 0 to X. I have to change the state to Q1 and I have to move to the right. So this Q0 will become Q1, 0 will become X and the head is moved one character to the right. So X, Q1, this is 011. Now what I have? Q1 on 0. When I see Q1 on 0, I have to move to the right. So this is, I go to the next place, that is 0 comes here, X0 Q1 11. Now I am in state Q1, I see a 1. So now when I see a 1, this 1 I should replace by Y, then I have to come back. So change the state to Q2. So this 1 becomes Y, this 0 is there, I have come, look at the head, I have changed the state to Q2. So X, Q2, this 0, this has become Y, this is 1. Now what I see? Q2 on 0. When I see Q2 on 0, I have to change. That is, I have to make a move. That is, I come here, Q2 on X. So this would be X after Q2 on X. See the transition, Q2 on X is Q0. So change the state to Q0 and then come back to the, this is Q0, X, Q0, 0, Y, 1. So now I see Q0 on 0. Again I will have to make a change. So this would be X. This 0 is replaced by X. Q0 comes here. It becomes Q1, Y1. Q1 on Y. Q1 on Y is Q1Y right. So Q1 on Y, Q1Y right. So X, X, Y comes here, Q1, Y. Q1 on 1, see Q1 on 1. What is Q1 on 1? Q2Y left. So here you have Q1 on 1 is Q2Y left. Change to Q2, come to left. So you will come here, this is X, X. This becomes Q2, Y. You have changed this, so Y. Now X, X, Q2Y. Q2Y is Q2Y left. Q2Y is Q2Y left. So you will come to left, X, Q2, X, YY. Q2X change to Q0. So now X, you come here, XX, Q0, YY. Q0 on Y, we know all zeros are exhausted, change to Q3. So X, X, this is Y, change to Q3 and then this is Y. Now Q3Y, you have to go to right. So come here, this is a blank, Y, this is XX, YY, Q3. Q3 blank, there is, the input has got exhausted. So change the state to Q4, accept a blank and then the string is accepted. Since the final state is reached, the string is accepted. So this is about the language L equal to 0 raised to n, 1 raised to n for all n greater than or equal to 0 using a Turing machine. Thank you.